Hi there and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Arsenal are trying to find a transfer solution for this player, says expert. It's no secret that Arsenal are looking to sell Kieran Tierney in the summer's transfer window, though Charles Watts has told us he is not aware of anything concrete happening with Newcastle right now. Speaking exclusively to Cout Offside for his latest daily briefing column, Watts said the following. I haven't heard anything to suggest Kieran Tierney will be heading to Newcastle. That was a move that looked certain last summer. I was convinced when the 22-23 season finished, Tierney would end up at James Park. There was a real expectation that the deal would happen, but Newcastle opted to go down a different route and they signed Lewis Hall from Chelsea instead. That killed the chances of Tierney going there, and I can't see anything changing this summer when it comes to that potential move. Arsenal would like to sell Tierney, that's no secret, but it's one of those transfers that will not be that easy to secure. They wanted to sell him last summer, but when the Newcastle move broke down, the market for him just wasn't there. That's why they had to end up striking a loan deal with Real Sociedad. The hope was that he would go to Spain, do really well, and create a real market for himself this summer. But once again, injuries massively disrupted his season in La Liga, and any clubs that are looking at him will have to take those injuries as well as all his previous one into account. His injury record will certainly make it difficult for Arsenal to get the sort of money they would like for him, especially given the healthy size of his wage packet. So it's probably going to be tough again for Arsenal when it comes to finding a buyer for Tierney this summer. That's why I wouldn't rule out another loan at this stage, even though the both clubs and Tierney's preference is to now part ways on a permanent basis. £42 million Arsenal target fancies a Premier League move after Bundesliga title win. The player in question is Bayer Leverkusen fullback Jeremie Frimpong, who is currently at Euro 2024 with the Netherlands. GiveMeSport have named him on their list of players at the tournament who could potentially change clubs this summer. The report claims that Frimpong is keen on a Premier League move after winning the title with Xabi Alonso's side last term. However, a widely reported release clause of €40 million in the 23-year-old's contract expired on 14 June, the day Euro 2024 began. Bild have reported that Leverkusen value Frimpong at around £42 million. His contract runs until 2028, so the club's hand would be strong in negotiations. Frimpong has gone from strength to strength since joining Leverkusen in 2021, having previously shown at Celtic and also being on the books at Manchester City. His record for the club reads 142 appearances, 25 goals, and 32 assists. He has also won 5 caps for the Netherlands. Frimpong registered 14 goals and 12 assists in 47 outings across all competitions for Leverkusen during the 23-24 season. He helped them win the Bundesliga title for the first time in their history, having impressed on the right side of the back four. Arsenal and Liverpool scout Euro 2024 sensation transfer approach could come soon. Arsenal and Liverpool have been among the clubs to scout Real Madrid star Arda Guler at Euro 2024 as he shone in Turkey's win over Georgia yesterday. Guler scored an absolute screamer for the Turkish national team as they got off to a winning start, and sources have informed Cout Offside that there is a huge amount of interest in the 19-year-old, though Real Madrid consider him untouchable. As well as Arsenal and Liverpool, there were also scouts present from Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain and AC Milan, and it's expected that the Premier League clubs involved could soon make approaches to get information on Guller's situation. Still, Even if there are inquiries from a Premier League clubs, Scout Offside understands that Real Madrid want to keep Guler and he is fully part of their plans for the long term. Guler looks like a generational talent in the making, and it's no surprise to see top clubs looking closely at him, as it would be so exciting to see a player of his caliber coming to English football for what could be his peak years. Guler could also be a Real Madrid legend in the making, though, with the club putting together an exciting young squad at the moment, with others like Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, Endrick, Eduardo Camavinga, and others looking like they could be among the best in the world for many years to come. If there is one thing that could eventually give the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool hope of landing the Turkey international, it's that there will surely be a lot of competition for places at the Bernabeu. Guller already struggled to play as much as some expected last season, so Los Blancos may find he becomes unsettled soon if he doesn't get regular minutes, and then we'll see if other clubs can pounce. Arsenal urged to consider entering conversation for exciting potential transfer. Arsenal have been advised to at least enter the conversation for the potential transfer of Paris Saint-Germain attacking midfielder Xavi Simons this summer. Speaking exclusively to Count Offside for his latest daily briefing column, Charles Watts said the following: Xavi Simons is another player who seems to be constantly being linked with Arsenal. I have to say, I have heard nothing yet to suggest that they will make a move for him, but if PSG are open to letting him out on loan again, then I really do think Arsenal should at least enter the conversation. Simons was excellent for Leipzig last season, and he does tick a lot of the boxes Arsenal are looking for when it comes to adding something different to their attacking options. Arsenal want to bring in someone who has the ability to open up teams out of nothing. There was an acceptance at the club last season that the team did have some issues, especially in really tight games. Unlocking a packet defense, the Champions League exit in the second leg in Munich was one of those occasions. High level figures at the club accepted after that loss that an X Factor type player was missing from the squad, someone who had the ability to do something out of nothing that could break open a defense. Simons has shown he can do that, which does make him an interesting option, even if it's just on loan. Watts added, however, that Crystal Palace's Michael Ollis would be his preference over Simons. He said, he wouldn't be my first choice. I think I would prefer someone like Michael Ollis to take that role in the squad, but Simons could be another of those tempting market opportunities to keep an eye on this summer. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man United told the price tag of England international. Some of the biggest Premier League clubs are looking to sign a new defender this summer. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester United are all actively looking to add a fresh face to their defense, and one of the names on their shortlist is Crystal Palace defender Mark Guehi. The centre back is currently on international duty with the England team for the European Championship. He started England's first match of the tournament against Serbia, which they won thanks to a goal from Jude Bellingham. Guehi was one of the best players on the pitch for the Three Lions, and with the Premier League clubs interested in signing him, his price tag has been revealed. A Daily Telegraph report states that Palace has placed Guehi's asking price at £65 million. His contract expires in 2026. Therefore, now is a good time to think about selling because this valuation fits with their plan. Additionally, it says that Crystal Palace are planning to meet with Guehi's agent to discuss extending his contract since they are not giving up on retaining him with the team for the upcoming campaign. His impressive performance on Sunday against Mitrovic, the dominant Serbia attacker, demonstrated why so many clubs are interested in signing him. With Harry Maguire's injury keeping him out of the England squad for Euro 2024, Guehi is expected to be an England backline stalwart for the rest of the campaign in Germany. With the Premier League clubs desperate to sign a new defender this summer, this gives Palace the opportunity to demand a high price for their defender, and his performance for England will be watched closely by all the suitors. Arsenal need to add depth to their defense. Liverpool are looking for a partner for Virgil van Dijk, while Man United want to replace Rafael Varane. The demand for a new defender at all those clubs has taken Guehi's stock to a whole new level this summer. Arsenal now favourites to sign 22-year-old Man United-linked midfielder. Everton midfielder Amado Onana is expected to leave the club this summer, and the Belgian midfielder is a man in demand. According to Mondo Deportivo, clubs like Arsenal and Manchester United are favourites to sign him. The 22-year-old Belgian has proven himself to be a reliable performer in the Premier League, and he should prove to be a quality acquisition for Arsenal and Man United as well. They need to bring in a quality alternative to Thomas Partey, and Onana certainly fits the profile. It will be interesting to see if they can agree on a deal with the Toffees. Everton are under financial pressure and they will have to comply with financial regulations. Therefore, selling the Belgian before the end of the month would be ideal for them. Everton have already had points deductions for failing to comply with the financial regulations, and they will not want to be in a similar situation once again. On the other hand, Onana will be tempted to join a big club. Arsenal and Manchester United are among the biggest clubs in the country, and they could provide him with the platform to compete for trophies. Arsenal will be hoping to win the league title in the upcoming season, and they need to sign quality players. Someone like Onana will add physicality and defensive cover to their midfield. He will also help shield to the back four. He could have a defining impact at the North London club if the move goes through. Meanwhile, Manchester United need a defensive midfielder as well. Casemiro was quite underwhelming this past season, and the Red Devils need an upgrade. The Everton star knows the league well, and he should be able to settle in quickly and make an instant impact at Old Trafford. It will be interesting to see where the 22-year-old midfielder ends up eventually. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.